doing this evening? We are playing Heroes of the Storm, because I just kind of felt like playing, and an audience is nice. Guess that's the best way to put it. So yeah, we're just gonna play some Heroes of the Storm. No crazy goal or anything, just enjoying some fun times. Hello. Hello to all the people in the chat. I'm currently just... I need to get a dual screen set up at some point so I can actually just read the chat on my computer and not open it up on my phone like a peasant. But yeah, we're just playing some heroes. I have a bunch of characters that I could play. Slowly mastering up Space Crab and all that stuff. So I guess let's I have an assassin quest anyway, so let's play Space Crab, guys. Let's go on the journey to master Space Crab. Hello Electric Ninja, hello Nightfall, hello D-Birch, hello Freak, how have I been? I've been okay. You know, doing work and all that stuff. I got a new job assignment at an animation channel. Can't say much about it right now, but cool things are coming. And then more work for DA Games, working on a new shirt design for that channel, and a bunch of stuff. Working on editing some videos for my channel. After this stream, I'm actually going to do a little bit of animation for this next video, which is going to be the Doki cover, which I had to take a break working on because just got busy with work for other people, you know, gotta pay the bills so you can do what you love. And it's almost done though. The part that needs to still be done is that if you've ever heard the song Your Reality from Doki Doki, there's like instrumental breaks, and for the instrumental breaks I basically recreated the make your own poem segment of the game, and I have all the text and stuff with the little light up, so right now I need to just animate a cursor going to the choices, and then I just render that out, insert it into the game, because the reason why that cover takes so long compared to like escapism or bad guys, that it's not just a picture with a waveform and stuff, it's like recreating the game, and I want to do more high effort videos like that, but you know, the thing about that is that it takes time, and but I have a lot of video ideas, video essays, reviews, silly videos. New Year's resolution is to put out more content and to not feel like I have to stick to a certain thing. Just make what makes me happy. How did you make an income off making art? Getting jobs that pay me for doing art. I think that's just the simplest thing. Do something well and get people who will pay you for doing that. I mean, do you think all artists in the world don't make money? God, I hate Junkrat so much. Yeah, I'm not gonna overwork myself. It's just a simple thing of so many channels I see, and especially ones in my neck of the community. They feel like they have to only do one certain type of thing, and they get pigeonholed, and eventually they're just not happy and stuff becomes a chore. At the end of the day, why should I pigeonhole myself into one type of video? I should just do what makes me happy. If I've learned something from my Lord and Savior Jenna Marbles, it's, you know, just make what you want. That is the time in your life where you're allowed to be selfish. I mean, I still have fun making art, Nightfall. It's not just for money, but you know, it's both. It's making money off doing what I love. That's the difference between a job and a career. miss you, son of a bitch. Y'all like the new stream layout? I really like it. It's all shiny. Hey Faith Star, how you doing?
Gather tribute and earn my favor.
Just saying, YouTube Wanderer, you're the YouTube Wanderer, not the YouTube Wanderer. Haha, ha ha ha. I hate myself. Oh wait, there's a tribute down there. Oh, fuck. Okay, going down. Going down on my special snowflake. I'm doing good, Brony Prime. It is effectful. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, it's one of the themes that you can get on Streamlabs and Twitch and stuff, and it's really nice and comes with basically everything. You know, it shows the donation tickers and oh, Zagara, you come here, you son of a bitch! Ooh, you just. They call me the trash man because I clean up. I miss streaming. I took a break because, well, I just wasn't feeling good. With limited energy and wanting to just work on stuff and spend time on myself. And I'm still doing that, but it's nice to stream when I'm feeling like it. I do want to go back to a stream schedule, but not soon. I got con season to do. No, I don't like this tower here. It messes with my feng shui. This is Heroes of the Storm King.
Gather tribute.
I'm not out of it.
Or
It's
face
just
my curse.
late. I had,
the choice is simple.
you know, a full day of work, and then I had workout today. We did back in. I recently got a trainer because you know, for the past few months that I've had my gym membership, so since November, I've just been doing a lot of full body workout, which works, and I got muscle and all that stuff, and you know, throughout my entire weight loss journey over the past 2 years now, well, weight loss, fat loss, whatever you want, fitness journey, I've been doing it all on my own research and everything, but now I have the ability to have a trainer, because with my gym membership you get one for free. And they were like, you're doing a great job. Our advice is just, instead of doing constant full body workout, you do muscle isolation days. So I've been doing that, and it's doing well, but my body is like, oh, why are you pumping up so hard in one area? And I'm like, well, sucks to suck, doesn't it? But yeah, today was back and tricep day, which was so much better to do than chest and bicep day. I have come to the conclusion that compared to every other part of my body, the chest and biceps are the fucking weakest thing in the world. I would rather work out my core for 4 hours straight than do a chest, than do a push-up, I swear. I mean, I can bench press around 100, but that's like my highest point. And just because I can do it doesn't mean it's the, you know, the best for me to do in high amounts. Right now, my trainer's big prerogative is to make sure that I have good form, so that way I work out the muscle groups as efficiently as possible. Work smarter, not harder. All that fancy jazz. And in general, I just want to be a fit bitch, you know? I wanna look like the type of girl that could kick your ass and take names. What did Mantis say in Infinity War? Take names and oh no, kick names and take ass. That's me. Big mood. Is this the only MOBA you play? Pretty much, yes. Hello, Odie.
My favor is
hey, Trigger.
your enemy.
Yeah, Heroes is the only MOBA I play. The other one's just... I used to play Dota, but I don't know if that counts as a MOBA. And I played StarCraft 2. But I don't know. The Heroes is one I play with friends, and that's a good social interaction kind of thing. And then it's also just nice and casual. The other ones require too much time investment. I just like a game that I could pick up, play, feel good, realize I've been playing it for like 4 hours, and then put it down. But if I can feel how long I've been playing it, it just kind of takes a toll. I don't want to know how much energy investment I put into something. It needs to deceive me by being fun.
Let the curse end. Until someone wins my favor once more, that is.
You can't deny that's not Junkrat. Am I already Tracer? No. I could play Tracer in the next game.
Choose a talent.
Ooh, ooh. Spacecraft's got laser. Where's she? Hey, Junkrat! Oh, no! Walk into my laser! Now I want Junkrat to die. I don't like him that much. Junkrat's kind of a not pleasant person. Well, Nightfall, when you're tired, sleep is usually a good thing to do. I am one level away from actually mastering Space Crab trigger. Junkrat, no! Oh, you! Ah. Next time, rat. Next time. Fucking trash mammal. Ooh. Okay. That was a decent move, Cassia. Too bad that you caught the fake Nova in your ultimate. That's great. Now blaming you. Blaming the situation. Yeah, I mean, if you lived in like Mad Maximilian Thunderdome Land, Australia, and you didn't have a leg, your only friend was like a crazy pig man, and your queen was also probably insane, you would become a psychopath too.
Shall we see who gathers tribute this
Okay,
time?
good job, Cassia.
Enemies slain.
Redeem yourself. Wow, it is only level 16 and we only have 1 fort left to take down. We're being annoyingly efficient. I'll never get my XP at this rate. Oh my god.
Ah, that seems generous.
You know what? Okay. Okay, Zagara, you think you can get away by walking?
Double kill.
How do they think they can walk away?
Triple kill.
Never ends well for them now, does it?
Thank you for the essence.
Hey, Mal'Ganis. How you doing? How's the wife and kids? Well, you know, your stories put me to sleep anyway, buddy. So, not a reaction. Oh! I hate his fucking ultimate.
Your killing spree.
And I hate Nova too. Just general hate is what I feel. I play Overwatch once in a while, and like I said, I used to play StarCraft. I may get back into it if I feel like it. When you're good, and when you're not, it's funny. Ain't that just the mantra to life? kill all the characters. Just Thanos snap them into oblivion.
What would you ask of me?
I mean, when will Moto be added to Heroes? Come on, man. We already got all the Diablo Angels. When are we getting some Moto? Thank you, Nightfall. I appreciate it. The fact we have 20 people at a late night is actually pretty nice. I will not lie. Then again, I've noticed that with YouTube and Twitch as well. I have a dedicated audience that sees it, and it's humbling. It's nice. And I always feel like when people come to the streams, they are more coming for me than, you know, the character of Keyframe. I've experienced it. But you guys get what I mean. Oh, I actually watched the Elmo Moto last night. Did I like it? I think I liked it on YouTube, but I spent last night just watching Moto memes. I invest my time well. But, like, thing is, I still am weirded out by that hippo being played by will.i.am, because he does either a really good impression or whatever. I thought for the longest time he was played by Tone Loc, the guy who played that lizard in Fern Gully that always had like a super deep voice. He was in other things too, if you get what I mean.
Good kill.
And I remember when I was a kid that was the guy who played him. And you ever hear about the shit about the Mandela effect? That's my Mandela effect.
Shall we see who
I don't remember will.i.am playing Moto. I've seen multiple previews for Has Been Hotel. I come for your content. Used to be the porn. I only drew like one NSFW picture. What other porn is, you know, besides just me reblogging shit? If you want that, just go on my Fur Affinity, I swear.
a talent?
Shit. Not. Oh. No. Away.
Fun.
Oh god. My shields are down. No. Bad bug creep.
Enslaved. That was rather violent.
I like them chunky.
Well,
I did like one NSFW commission, or I think Wooten once.
victory.
I don't do a lot of it. I do some because I like anatomy and poses and stuff. But if y'all are thinking that I did like actual live action porn, no, I ain't a cam girl. I ain't using my body that way. Not my style, friendos. Hi, Keyframe, you're my favorite. Aww. Oh no, my innocence! Well, you'll lose it at some point. Innocence is just a vague concept. 623,000 left, so let's just cycle through characters. We'll do a rando. So we have chances of getting like Diablo, Tracer, Li Ming, Vala, Sonya, Gul'dan, Tyran, Sylvanas, Chromie, Lucio, Zagara again, Morales, Hammer, Kerrigan, Ana, Diva, ETC, Lunara, Illidan, Gazlo, Ragnaros, Phoenix, Nova, Artez, Dahaka, Johanna, Mephisto, Junkrat, Thrall, Malfurion, Asmodon, Tychus, Medivh, Karazim, Leoric, Tyrell, Orphea, Maeve, and Alarak. The fact that I didn't need to look over to see any of their names just shows that I played this game way too fucking much. I'm hoping to get Lunara. Let's see who I get. Radio Demon is cool. You spelled Tyrant correctly. I didn't see the message you retracted, King, so... If I get Junkrat, I spent money on Junkrat just so I can play him when I feel like, you know what, I don't want to go against Junkrat. Oh my god! I blame you people. I blame all of you. I hate you all. Well, I haven't played Junkrat in like a few months, so let's see what happens here. Hello, Andy the Space Kid. The stars have aligned. I hacked your game. Oh no, you hacked into the McDonald's mainframe.
Prepare for your ceaseless battle, if you wish to live, that is. Have you made yourself ready?
Okay, let's do bouncy, bouncy. Okay. Mid lane, why not? No. You can tell how long it's been that because my mount is just like a default beast mount and not anything fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your battle begin.
How is Angel just the same as me, if I may ask? Besides the fact that I sometimes slip into my old New York accent, which he kinda has. Okay. I will admit, the bomb's fun. Have they changed some of Junkrat's controls since the last time I played? This seems the same. You know, by all probability, they must have, because they are always updating stuff. But you know, there's certain characters you just get really attached to, and then there's Junkrat. Oh, Zagara, you son of a bitch. Have you seen Battle of Heart and Mind? Yes. Oh, I never forget when Keith bent her camera down to show her 80s yoga pants. Well, I own a lot of 80s yoga pants. Because you hang out with boys? So I'm like the drag queen demon because I hang out with dudes. Sounds about right, sure. He is a well-behaved tomato. I'm a carrot. I'm a tomato. I'm Joy from Inside Out. Is there... I'm a giraffe. Is there anything else I am? Don't answer that, actually. I don't need this to become a yai question. Oh, talents. Increase my knockback. I like this one. I swear his bear trap ability is of the same effectiveness of when you play Mario Kart against just computers and you use the banana peel. They're never going to ride over the banana peel. Don't kid yourself, you know? He is a... Well, let's go! You are Iron Man. I am a potato. You know, given what some definitions for potatoes are as a person, you are most definitely correct. Thanks to the internet, I could say I have the IQ of a potato.
Magic flows through the
Oh no, this is not good. This is not
Guardians,
good.
do not let these mortals
Tracer and Genji. You give me two good damage. Ha! There we go. Take this back. No, 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 no. Oh god, no! No, 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 no!
At least it's tempting.
Genji, this is why your mom doesn't fucking love you. He is a plumber, puts up with our shit. You know, King? You get points. You get points for that. So far, King has made the best comment of the stream so far.
Lovely day, isn't it?
He is dead. You know, I can kind of tell I'm dead by that one right here under the skull. So.
Choose a talent.
Hi, Key. I love your work. Will you play the new Mortal Kombat? I don't know if is it on PC? Because if so, maybe. But the thing is about fighting games is that I really only find those fun when you have friends to play with, and even then, Mortal Kombat and stuff is... I'm pretty good at them, because I used to play them a lot when I used to play at arcades and stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're not around people that know all the buttons and combos and all that stuff, it's just a simple case of mashing. I mean, I like Smash Brothers as a party fighting game because you get a basic understanding of how to play the stuff very quickly. Because it's not like, oh, up, down, left, right, B, B, right button, A to do one combo. It's like, there's up B, down B, punch, and everything else. And then if you have melee, then it's just glitching out the game because, hot take, melee is the worst Smash Brothers game. And all my subscribers will agree. I'll check the chat if I die and read up, so because this is a map layout that I have to kind of focus on. Oh, there's only one temple. Okay, heading down. This Sergeant Hammer's not doing too well. He's not an OD level of Sergeant Hammer. You need to be on the OD level of Hammerness. Oh my god, the entire team is down here. This is not exactly funny. Oh god, Genji. Go away, Genji. Go away, Genji. Start your engines! Oh, really? Fuck you. They negated my ultimate. Oh, okay. No. No. No! No. No. I'm gonna fucking gank this thing before they take it. Yeah, 1v5 a team as Junkrat. That doesn't sound like it'll go... It'll go well.
Until I choose otherwise.
More walking. Why not?
Alright. Illidan is on their way to the siege camp. Good for you, Illidan. Follow your dreams. Here, have a bomb. I just made your job 10 times harder. Hey, Zagara. You must die. Genji! Buddy! Pal! Come here! You want a mint? Have some of my, explosive menthol mints. On the house! Come here, you cybernetic.
You go on.
Oh jeez. Ow, 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 ow. No!
Men have a habit of returning when not so
I don't like Genji. Genji's mean.
light of the
Anyway,
sun
let's
grows.
read up in the chat what's been going on.
Soon they shall bask in mine.
Hey Key, been a fan for a while. Good to catch your stream. You inspired me to start streaming on my own channel. Cool! How do I catch friends and make them never leave me? Well, first you need a cage and some carrots. Who plays Smash competitively? People who play Smash competitively. I am a Kirby main, so am I. How do you feel for people who take support characters and play them offensively? It really depends on the support character. If they have all, if they're like balanced to be a switch, if you get what I mean. Like Lucio can really rack up damage when you give him the chance, but he's good. I think that's the thing. Supports are fine. Supports and defenses are fine to do offensive attacks if they are not alone. They can't do solo combat. Solo combat as any support character is fucking stupid. And, like, you negate your purpose. Because you're, like, the only characters on the team with, like, healing abilities. So it's like, why would you want to fuck over the rest of your team? Because you were the one who chose to play a support character. It's stupid. It's why I don't like the entire concept of battle medics in TF2.
Yep, I see 'em,
It's just
all
like
right.
you are the only character in TF2 that can heal people. And you decide to just not. And screw everyone else over. It's like, oh sure. Oh, Chromie, thank you for that time warp, buddy. Here. Have a present. Have a... Just for you, Chromie, just for you.
I'm out of here.
I play Hammer to spite everyone. Yeah, like, okay, the only other character that can do some healing in TF2 is NG, because NG has the dispenser, but, like, you get what I mean. You wouldn't send the engineer out alone to defeat the heavy, unless, like, he put down 5 sentry guns, which even then you can't do.
More walking. Why not?
There you go, bye-bye. Oh. Jump a lot. Bunny hopping, baby! Oh, Chromie! My favorite person! Come here. Have a trap.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardian, do not let these mortals approach.
How? I mean, I know it was Genji that killed him, but how did they count Morales as murderer? That doesn't seem to make sense. He'll come. Bye, Chromie. Frog launcher does. Deckard, who are you putting to sleep? No one was there.
Dooley dooley.
Oh, we're not gonna get that. Ooh.
You go on.
my temple's power has been expended. You are stronger than I believe.
Come here, Zagara. Come here. Come here. Oh. Nice. Oh, I want to kill. Oh. Is this? Oh, basic attacks healing me. Cool. Sometimes I remember the skill sets. No. No, fuck you. I guess we're all bum rushing the top. I'm not gonna say no. Battle medic, fight me. You're fun to play. Not to play against.
Stay a while.
Bye, Nightfall.
The light of the sun grows within
Okay.
the temple.
Kel'Thuz has died the same amount
They
as
shall
I feel less
bask
bad.
in
Oh,
my
I also have the most hero
glory.
damage. Neato. Oh, but look who has the most heroes damage overall. Fucking Chromie. Love Chromie. She's so cool, guys. She's just the coolest.
If at first you don't succeed,
I like that line. At first you don't succeed. Blow it up!
Your keep is but wreckage.
Did somebody say boom?
Your enemy has destroyed a keep.
Who's up here? Oh, my favorite. Cool.
stop me if you nervous.
Fine. No, I need assistance up here would be great. Where is everyone else? Oh, they're in the core.
Delivery forms. Whatever your
Fine,
name
fine,
is.
fine. Fine. You know what? You know what? I find that cool, guys. Let's not take the temple when we have no protection for our core. At least we are winning. Okay. At least we. How did YouTube fuck itself?
Congratulations. MVP.
I mean, something happening with YouTube is not out of the ordinary, so. Yeah, at least I got my Assassin's Quest done. Ah, Junkrat. I hate you. I spent money on you, and I still don't like you. Alright, let's see who we get next. What's your guesses, folks? I'm guessing Chromie. Inappropriate comments can now get the creator demonetized. I mean, didn't they announce something similar to that with, like, if people donate stuff and say things in the super chat donations that are offensive, the creator doesn't get the money or something like that? I got my boy! I got my boy! Oh, the world is good. Is Mama Key salty? You know, I'm always salty, and I ain't a mama.
Facility powering up.
We're about to begin.
Prepared for
I ain't no one's mama. I'm their
Oh, let's get this party
weird
started.
neighbor that says strange shit under their breath while they're mowing the lawn.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
talks to fucking cabbages.
Systems online. 10 seconds. 5.
Look, the thing that's gonna happen with
3,
that is
2,
just
1.
they're going to
Facility
announce the
online.
system.
The battle begins!
The system's gonna get itself fucked over. The big YouTubers are going to probably scream and shout, and something will happen down the line. It'll happen. It's just we gotta see the not good shit happen before it gets changed. The possibility of change is not impossible. I mean, we don't have YouTube heroes anymore for this exact reason. Make enough of this stink and something will happen. I don't know. I don't have anything poignant to contribute besides what is this but another coat of paint on a problem, on similar issues with YouTube that have been resolved and or getting resolved. They make dumb decisions, and then the dumb decisions have their consequences, and then there's change based off the dumb
The beacons are energizing. You have to
because
control
they
them.
realize the dumb decision was a dumb decision.
Enemy hero terminated.
Hell yeah!
The beacons have activated. Control them. Please let this work.
Get back! Going in!
White man. Bye. Bye, girl.
The spirits guide your hand.
Hey, I keep the people that are near me healed, as long as I'm still
that's my
healing.
jam.
I have the top healing in the game so far.
Select a talent. Kill confirmed.
Yeehaw! Nice work.
Solo laning as Lucio is the dumbest shit, though.
Oh, you feel that?
And I should know. I've played this fucking game with A and Y being Lucio, and he never fucking heals people, and it's annoying.
Double time! Locked on!
Hero slain.
Excellent. Alright. This medic's my new best friend.
The enemy will have to deal with a much larger wave of Zerg than we will.
Beat boom! Listen, this medic's my new best friend.
No, Lightning, no! Die! Oh no, I don't want to die.
Thanks for picking me up.
Phew.
Raising the bar!
Enemy defeated.
The greatest thing with Lucio and any support is that if you're near like a good assassin
Killing
soldier
spree.
or when they do bum rushes, you know that you're gonna get the Dominator kill
Enemy
screen achievement
defeated.
in the MVP screen because they just rack up those assists.
Elimination confirmed.
Oh, we are in the groove!
Are we in the
Select
groove,
attack.
Lucy boy? Bloodline Spike just subscribed. Thank you.
Push up! Oh! Thanks for picking me up.
In the field.
I'm on target!
Wow, I am surprised how the Zerg stayed alive this long. This is actually ridiculous. Almost broken through their second towers.
Thanks for picking
We're
me up.
not even. This is why I need to play with friends. Friends are not skills.
Right. This medic's my new best friend.
How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I am doing pretty okay. Just an evening that I thought I'd chill with you people. It's been days where I've been crazy.
Right. This medic's my
Not
new
just
best friend.
out and that happened. So I could say it's been just a general improvement over the past few months. Feel balanced and I'm not nearly paranoid
Hero
and
slain.
manic, depressive as I
Oh, this just wasn't your day.
medication.
Let's see.
Spending less time being obsessed with social media and just focusing on myself.
The Zerg are
It works out
eliminated.
really well, you know?
Thanks.
Into the sciences to avoid this sort of thing.
Hero slain. Select a talent.
I cannot believe that
Thanks.
in 3 weeks I'm going to be a 100-year-old baby. Where's the time gone? The fun year of 21 has come and gone. Now it's 22. Numbers
Yes,
no one
confirmed.
cares about. 3 years away from having a justified quarter-life crisis. I mean, I can have a quarter-life crisis now, but it would be like
Well, that kid's definitely gone.
Right. This medic's my new best friend.
okay, hold on, let me turn up my mic gain, cause I don't feel like yelling. Wow, we are already at the core. This is ridiculous.
Enemy hero terminated.
Thanks.
You know, Probius, when you put down these black holes, you're meant to like shoot stuff out of them. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to play, given that you're an AI, but
Beacons are recharging.
play Elite next time. I'll do that.
Growing agitated.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Right.
I sometimes forget that, of what gain my mic level is on, and when I get more chill, I tend to not be very loud and boisterous.
Destroyed.
Attain control of those beacons. We don't want to face
Hi, Lucio. Bye, Lucio.
Hello.
Bye, Probius. You are my one documented kill. Nice. Apex. Is that the new Battle Royale game by EA or something?
Enemy hero terminated.
You have an FA account. Yeah, I have a Fur Affinity account. But no, what I was saying is just, you know, it's a net improvement that I've not been just crazily manic depressive as I was back in 2016. Not 2016, 2018. You know, I have a medicine that works out for me. I'm not super obsessed with social media, like checking Twitter every 5 minutes, and just focusing on what I want to do, which is like my work and hanging out with friends and enjoying life. Because, you know, you only, as cheesy as the statement is, you only got one, so you might as well enjoy it, because the next thing you know, you're going to be 25 and wonder what the fuck did you do with your life. And then 5 years later, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm 30, what have I done with my life? And then so on and so forth until you die. But like, I don't know. Maybe as my birthday's been getting closer, I've been starting to be in an even better mood. Or at least in a mood of, if I am being manic, it's a euphoric manic and not an anger type of manic, which is...
Oh my, oh my, oh my. These must be
Which
exterminated.
used to be my type of... Because you get two types of manic episodes. There's multiple types, but the two types I would get is euphoric, like super happy, super jumpy, or anger, irritable, temper tantrum-y kind of stuff. And neither is fun. But, like, at least now it's the lesser of two evils.
Zerg waves defeated. Resetting hens.
But
as
I don't
per
really
protocol.
have giant episodes much as of recent, because I'm actually taking care of myself properly with medication and doctors and all that stuff.
Enemy defeated. Double kill. Select a talent. Untouchable. Hero slain.
And GG. Wow, not even level 17. Oh my god. This is not gonna make a single dent in Lucio's score.
MVP.
Oh! My boy! That was a pleasant surprise. Cool. See, not even a little dent. 53,000 down, 882,000 to go. What time is it right now? 9:29. Cool. We still got time, but let's take a quick break so I can read the chat, see how you guys are doing. Thanks, King. I appreciate it. You know, there's off days and there's up and down days. It comes with... Like a thing people will only really understand once they're on the type of medication, whether it's like antidepressants or mood stabilizers or medication for like ADD. You know, that entire spectrum of, I think they're called like SRIs, or the type of mind-altering medications that are meant to affect the limbus system in your brain. You know, they are not cures, they are treatments. And there are days where they will work really well, and then there's days they don't, because they are basically trying to either open up or close certain receptors in your brain that produce certain hormones or send certain synapses to the brain, to different parts of the brain at least. Like, is Fox there with me? He's in the other room editing. But like the thing I'm most well versed on is bipolar disorder or manic depression. You know, bipolar is just the new medical term for manic depression. It's the same thing. And the thing is, with mental health, the research behind it is actually very limited. We don't know a lot, and it's both a lack of research and funding because it's a generally new form of medicine. Because, you know, we just interpreted for centuries that if you had depression or you had manic or something, you were just insane or possessed by demons. But what they've found out about bipolar disorder is that you have a system in your brain called the limbus system, and it's a collection of three or four different parts. And these are the parts that control reaction to reward, fear, and memory. And I think something else, mood in general. And they found that when they do brain scans on people with bipolar disorder, not only are certain receptors not working. Like, the basic thing with depression is that you don't produce certain dopamines and serotonins, which are the feel-good chemicals that your brain releases, especially when you are in response to a reward or a pleasurable situation or feeling happy. Not only that, but there's certain, like, I think, ventricles that are farther apart, so it's harder for the synapses to get through. And to an extreme amount, there is actually less gray matter, the thing your brain is made out of, in those areas. The area is shrunk, so it is smaller and doesn't work as well. So, you know, when people are like, oh, I have depression, I have bipolar disorder, it is not just, oh, I feel sad or angry or I just have a behavioral problem. It is an actual medical condition. Which is why I think the stigma of taking medication for these things is a real shame. Because when you're sick, you take medicine. And this is a neurological problem. A sickness, a chemical imbalance in your brain. So you're sick, so why not take medicine? But so many people find that, oh, it's just in your head, so it's not real. It's just a concept, like an abstract concept, like how people say love is an abstract concept, even though certain aspects are an abstract concept. But at the end of the day, there is a scientific explanation there. Yeah, I will admit, it is scary. And, you know, I've never had, like, my brain fully scanned to be one of those statistics. But I've had tests done. That's how I got diagnosed with it. That's why I'm medicated. But, like, it is both fascinating and sad. Because I think maybe it is that fear of, this is the most complex system in our body. This is the thing that runs the entire show. And when we realize that there are actual problems in it, I don't know if it's trying to understand why there is that stigma of taking medication and going to therapy and wanting to get help. I don't know if it's a societal thing of we are just supposed to toughen up Buttercup about it, or if it's just the thing of we don't want to accept that these are actual medical conditions because I guess it is a societal or a cultural thing, because we don't want to accept that it's not just, oh, this person's being a pussy and being super sensitive and sad all the time. It's like, no, there's an actual problem in their head. Hi, Speedy. I'm taking a break from Heroes and got into a little talk, one of my keyframe trademarked rambles, and I was talking about being on medication for bipolar disorder and the general stigma around taking medication for a mental problem. I don't want to be the person that says I'm depressed, but it's just sad. I mean, the thing is, depression, I'm probably stating a lot of obvious Wikipedia-esque facts to some people who actually experience it. Depression is not just feeling sad, it's the lack of emotion. It's like the biggest feeling that you get in depression is apathy, or numbness. So, I mean, sadness is a byproduct, but, you know, it's usually a byproduct of the prolonged period of time of not feeling anything and the exhaustion that comes with it. And the physical tolls that depression brings because, well, your brain is not doing certain things correctly. But, yeah, you know. Actually, Keyframe, we've met before. Ponyville Cider Fest 2017 vinyl plushie. Oh, hey, how you doing, dude? But, yeah, like I said, King, I'm probably stating the obvious, but I don't know. I'm not a professional. I know a lot of things because I feel an intense need to research stuff if I'm having the problem, or if I'm trying to work out why something is. Cause, I mean, like, when I started fitness stuff, I researched diet and exercise extensively, so I know that I'm not just doing a trendy thing or something. I'm actually knowing what I'm doing to myself. And when I got diagnosed with bipolar, when I got diagnosed with depression before bipolar, I looked up stuff about that. And when I got diagnosed with bipolar, I looked up stuff about that. And honestly, I know it sounds morbid, but it's kind of comforting. It's comforting to know that it's not just the umbrella term of I'm crazy. It's an actual medical thing, and it's something that other people are going through, have gone through, and it's something that can be treated. And it helps. It doesn't fully get rid of it, but it does help with this feeling of helplessness and hopelessness that can sometimes just overtake you when you have this condition, because that's what your brain kind of breaks down into, because the chemicals and the synapses that bring hope and optimism just don't work as well as other people's, and it really is an active fight to get there. For some people, it's very hard to explain to certain people how lucky they are that they don't have this kind of stuff, because what comes to them passively as a natural reaction, it's something we have to actively push to have. It's not impossible for us to have it. It's not like our entire limbic system is gone. It's not like we cannot produce serotonin at all. We just have an extreme lack of it, and we got to remain conscious of that the entire time so we can consciously make the effort to try to make it. And it's weird. And it's sad. But knowing that it's not something that you're going through alone is a comforting thing in a time where you feel like you are alone and you feel like you can't do anything because you're not in control of your brain. Your brain is in control of you, but yet you are the product of your brain. You work through those thoughts. It's a giant fucking merry-go-round there without the word merry in it, you know? Yeah, I get that. And, you know, I feel like the worst thing that can happen is either you find out you have a problem or you find out you're paranoid. And if you find out you have a problem, yeah, it's gonna suck to realize that. But at least you know that from that point, that is the starting point of finding a solution. If you just stick in the, I don't want to find out because I'm scared, you will either give in to the paranoia and make a problem, or if you do have a problem, the problem's gonna fester and get worse and worse and worse. It's not impossible to feel happy, and it's not impossible to laugh and love. Yeah, it does vary from person to person. It's a spectrum. Not ever... And I guess that may be the other thing that makes it so hard to research mental health is just, you know, we are all complex systems, and it's all slightly different. We have the same general stuff, but you know, some people can have a mild form of asthma, and other people, as soon as they get a stick of dust up their nose, they die. Some people may have minor shrinkage, or some people are untreated for so long they need, like, not just antidepressants, but borderline antipsychotic medicine. And it's all a case of you're not just the environment you grew into, which affects a lot, and also your genetics, because, well, you could just be medically predisposed to have depression or have bipolar, because if mental health problems run in your family, that is in your genetics, that is in the RNA and DNA gene pool, that you get your little shake that is your biological makeup from. I know that my aunt has bipolar disorder, and I know my mom has some kind of anxiety disorder. So me being predisposed to it, and then everything I went through, it's not a surprise. I'm just saying, if you do have an episode like that, it will not hurt to go and seek some kind of diagnosis. Because even if it's just an episode, it still shows that your body and brain has the potential to go that low. Call it just a safety precaution, but it probably would be good for you to go check. Because, you know, certain forms of depression, you can not be in an episode for a long time, but once you go back into it, you could be stuck in it for a long time. So that's my recommendation. I ain't a doctor, but a doctor can probably help you. Hey Keyframe, what about autism? Because I am on the autism spectrum. I mean, that is also a mental thing. I am not as well versed in that because, you know, I don't have it. A lot of people I know have it. Some people have it mildly. Other people, I taught special needs kids, so who knows? I don't think that, how to word it? It's not your fault you have it, obviously. You have it since you're born. It just manifests itself when you're at a slightly older age because, well, that's a developmental mental disorder. But the same thing with depression and bipolar, and the same thing with autism, is that it's not impossible to live your life with it. No problem, King. I just hate people that are like, oh, I'm depressed, so I'm going to treat people like shit. Or I'm bipolar, so I'm going to treat people like shit. Or I have autism, so I'm going to treat people like shit. Like, I as someone who's been through the stuff that I've been through, I hate to play that card, but as someone who's been through the stuff that I've been through and have the conditions that I have, I could use those excuses a lot, but I don't. It's not right. Why should I let the obstacles in my life, the conditions that I have, be my defining traits and be my defining method of choosing what to do and choosing my actions? There are some things where I will act on instinct or fight or flight because of it, but, you know, eventually you go back into that moment of lucidity and you're like, okay, do I apologize and make up for doing something stupid, or am I going to double down and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm bipolar? It's like, no, don't, just try to be a better person. I don't know anything better than that, better to say than that, you know? I know it's easier said than done. I know that for a fact. But these are things that once you become consciously aware that you have it, you can at least work and try to be better despite it. Yeah. And I'm very glad I have the network of people that I have that help keep me in check. And, you know, growing up, I had to keep myself in check. And I was the person who kept other people in check, so I felt this responsibility to keep myself in check, because if I didn't, then they wouldn't have someone. And so it kind of worked like that. Well, you know, Odie, at that point, your impulse control is just going to lead to a physical consequence that only hurts you. And maybe the people you cook for, because eventually you'll just lose your sense of taste. Well, thank you again, Discount Dr. Key. Thank you. Hi, I'm Dr. Key, like Dr. Wolf, except I'm very upfront that I'm not a doctor. Nor am I an accountant. Ooh. Hello, Renee. Welcome to the stream. Let's get back to some heroes. This was... it's weird to say this was a fun conversation given the topic matter, but it's cool to... This is why I like doing streams. It's really that moment that I could talk about this kind of stuff. Look, the hot jam was delicious, even if I... You know, I can't judge. I've one time I burnt my mouth on some curry, and it was also really spicy curry, and the only thing I knew what to do in reaction was just eat more curry. Couldn't taste anything for the rest of the day. All I could feel was the temperatures of certain foods, but I couldn't taste them. Could eat an entire thing of vanilla ice cream. Just felt like I was eating mushy water. Oh, yeah, crank it to elite. That is a good idea. There we go. Elite, baby! Therapist and animator. I'm an animatist. Sounds like a... That sounds like being racist against animators. Excuse me, you don't like Flash animation. Are you being animatist? You seem to be the kind of person that likes to project happiness on other people despite you or others' problems. Guilty as charged. I like making people happy. I was born with a people-pleasing mentality. Who did I get? Oh, okay, Nova. Haven't played her in a while. Oh, my favorite map. Yee. How did you do that? I am playing Heroes of the Storm. What's your email? Why do you want to know my email, Renee?
Select a type and prepare to attack.
You ready for a fight? Huh? Are ya?
They'll never see me coming. Upgrade complete.
Huh. I've never heard Nova's voice before. I think that may be Grey Griffin. Or Grey Delisle, the person who voices Vicky. It sounds a lot like her. And I wouldn't be surprised, because Grey, I think, also voices Li Ming in this game, and Li Ming is just her Azula voice.
2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Well, Renee, why do you want my email address? King, are you a fellow accident child? Yay!
On the move.
My mom only had one ovary. She wasn't supposed to have children, but I was too stubborn. Ooh, oh god, I forgot. Nova's squish. Nova is a squishy boy. Well, okay. See, the thing is, I only have a business email, and that's for if you have, like, business inquiries, like asking about commissions or other opportunities. I don't really have an email where people can just send fan stuff. I have my Tumblr and things, so you can send, like, messages and fan art and stuff through there and all that. I do also have a Discord, and the mods can, and one of the mods in here can link it.
Advancing on target. Loud and clear.
See, the thing is, Nova's a solid character, but she's just boring. It's like, oh, let me make a decoy. Let me shoot the thing. Yay, I can't wall ride or do anything. Oh, but look, I can be invisible. Yeah. Like, and this map is just not fun. It gets alright when the payload actually comes up, but you either get ganked or you like,
On the move.
or it's just too easy. It's never like a fun challenge with this. Unless you have friends and then you can hear them be salty too. Then everything gets more fun. Oh look, they're just standing there! Menacingly! Ugh.
Escort the payload.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Need fountain. Need my Gatorade. Need my Riptide Rush. Come on.
On the move.
How do you feel about My Little Pony ending? Well, I mean, the franchise ain't ending. The franchise is never gonna end. It's just G4. You know, G4's run its course. And I'm excited for G5. I'm gonna watch G5. I'm more than happy to see a change of pace. I've grown up watching shows that have gone through multiple generations. I grew up with like Scooby and Star Trek and shows that get different reincarnations every few years, you know? And the fact that MLP's been around since 2010, so 2010, right? Like, I think the show started airing then? And it's 2019, so it's aired for roughly a decade. I check the Discord, King. Shush you. But like, no, it's you either live short enough to be remembered fondly or live long enough to not be. And I feel like people who are like, oh, everything's gonna end as soon as the series finale is gone, everyone's gonna jump ship and die. It's like, no, that's not how fandoms work. You know, there are going to just be a new literal generation of fans with G5. It'll be a new definition of Brony, if you will. And there's going to be new pony reviewers who come in for Generation 5 and new musicians. Will it be as big as when G4's fandom started? No, because the reason why the G4 fandom started out so big is because it was just weird to believe that a kid's show based off that franchise for little girls was the quality it was. But we are in an age of cartoons right now that started with stuff like MLP and Adventure Time and things like that, where we realize that the quality of animated series have like grown exponentially over the 2010s. So as we get into the, you know, the 2020s, I can't believe I'm saying that. As we get into the 2020s, we have a certain expectation for our shows, whether they be for adults or children or families. You know, if it's a little kid show, it's a little kid show, but MLP is a family show. It's a show you can watch with both adults and children. So, yeah, I think G5 is going to be great. Cons are not going to be ending. Everything's just going to be redefined. And I'm perfectly fine with that. There's nothing wrong with change. There is something wrong with dying because of Dahaka dragging you with his goddamn tongue, though. Do you take friend requests on Discord? Not unless I know you. Have you asked Dr. Wolf about the next TF... I need to make it a rule in my chat. Or just make a little sign on my stream layout. Don't ask me about TF2 Analysis Anarchy. I am just an actor who occasionally writes for the show. I have no control on when the episodes come out, how they're edited, or what the next one is going to be. I need to record for an episode, I do need to do that, but I need to record for a lot of things. I just have not been in the recording mood. Because I like to talk, but I don't like setting up my mic in my closet to record. But, like, further reference. I am not the showrunner of TF2 Analysis Anarchy. If you want to ask about that stuff, ask Doc or Josh. It is not my place to talk about. I mean, honestly, you're talking to the person on the actual team who's probably the most critical of the show. Besides maybe Max. It's just a thing of, you know, I try to keep Skype and Discord for business and close friends. I'm a bit antisocial in reality. I'm better in group scenarios and one-on-ones if I know people than, I don't know. It's something like that. It's better when you're in person than when you're, like, just texting when it comes to a one-on-one setting.
On it.
I remember you, Speedy. It'll be interesting to become an actor once I'm getting organized with my channel. That is good for you, dude. You do that. Okay. Oh.
Here comes the light show.
Oh, when you're AI, you get perfect aim with this, but when you're a normie, when you're a normal person, no, and everything avoids it. Oh god, I gotta run. I am not doing well. That is a red border of unpleasantness.
Gotta pull back for now.
You're probably not the only non-brony here. The brony ones are just more vocal. See, if you know about my whereabouts, and you're saying that, that makes you sound really creepy. Like, honestly, that is kind of creepy to say. I'm not going to lie. Oh, okay, Sagara's almost dead, but I'm almost dead. What a pickle. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a brony.
You have been slain.
I know I'm dead, though.
Select a talent.
What's good, Keyframe? It's 1 AM here. Hey, what's good, buddy? It is 10 PM here. Just press X to respond. Delete system 32 to respond. Hey Key, long time. Hey Skull Man, how you doing, dude? How's it going, dude? Hey Key, how long it's been? It's Jay. Hey! How you doing?
Strictly business.
No, Nova doesn't deserve respect. God, she's such a boring character to play. I've been playing her mindlessly this round.
Hello, Fiery.
I'm alright, and you? Life and stuff? Life and stuff too, man. Life and stuff with some supplementary video games. I tried Anthem for the past 2 days with Max and friends, and I have opinions on that game. It's not good. that's the long story short. But remember when BioWare made good games?
Executing.
I remember them. Oh, those days are a bygone era. I could say that. A bygone BioWare era. No. Hanzo, die. Come on. No. That hurts. That hurts to watch. Me and Golden are okay. Remember when Fallout 76 was actually a good idea? Was it? Was it?
All lost.
I want this game to end so I can not be Nova anymore.
Ghost reporting.
I mean, I'm friends with Bree, and I'm friends with like Bree and Damien and all that stuff, so it's not too surprising. I mean, I've also been in Pymation stuff, so I don't talk to him a lot anymore, but not because we're not friends. It's just I'm an introvert that doesn't talk to people. No. Oh. Yeah, screw you.
Select a talent.
You know, doing a blowing kiss noise does not work when you can't see the action. Just saying, Blizzard. Okay, let's end this. Let this end. Oh god.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
I mean, look, I don't mind Bree going anime. I think that's a good choice for her. Whatever makes her happy.
Victory. MVP.
Wait, what? Oh, didn't they ban a guy on Fallout 76 for having too much ammo or something? That's stupid. Okay, so, you know, I think we have time for one more game. Okay. Who do you folks think I'm gonna get? I swear if I get Junkrat again, I'm gonna not be happy. I want to get either Lucio or Space Crab. Let's get my two high-level boys. Come on. Come on now. Betting for a Diablo character. Okay. It's like, oh, I'm playing the game. Okay, so it's not Lucio because another person's Lucio. Space crab, be space crab, be space crab. Morales! I mean, okay. I could deal with a support character. And it is a StarCraft, so I kind of got a mix of both of the ones I wanted. Is brain numbness good? Depending on how you get it. What's wrong with Junkrat? He's a very hard character to play in this game, and I haven't played him for months. So playing him on stream on an elite game would just be a huge blow to my humility. Let's put it like that. Oh god, why am I this bright pink gaudy skin? I bought a good skin for Morales before. Basic attacks generate energy. I like that. Okay. Assassins, get out of the hub. Because I need to heal you.
The battle begins in
Lucio, go away. Is no one gonna take top lane?
3, 2, 1.
What?
Let the battle begin.
Yo, crib stacks. Okay, cool. Well, this is gonna be a great game. I could just see the omens right there. How often do you do gameplay videos? I just stream when I feel like it at this point. He is too dumb to understand grammar. Heh. Not wrong. I mean, I could spend 4 hours last night making a list of every movie that is cheaper to rent on YouTube Movies than the Scooby-Doo live-action film. Still not done with that list. The list has about 400 movies on it so far. Whether that is idiocy or insanity, you can decide. I'm theorizing it's a tiny bit of both. Now, if we were giving examples of characters that, if you decide to be a support class and fight offensively of a character, and it's a terrible idea, I am currently playing that big example. Morales has no goddamn damage. She's slow as shit. I don't know why anyone would be like, hey, I'm just going to play offensive with Morales. That's also being like, you know, I'm just gonna put this scalding hot coffee right on the edge of this really tall table where my crotch is like right perfectly above it. I don't see how this can end badly in any way, shape, or form.
Now that's more like it.
Oh, Lucio. Lucio. Nope, nope, no, no, no. Don't die.
The hero has left the battle.
Ah, well, I guess that Kel'Thuzad had, not good internet. Okay. Lucio, you're up here with this guy. I'm going down to Jaina because she's squish. Of course, as soon as I go down there, Jaina decides, hey, I'm gonna go top lane. They don't know how to properly split lanes, and they're playing on it.
There is no escape for you but death, Angel.
Think I can do some good with that.
Well done.
Okay, AI, come on. Let's go. Let's.
Aggressive treatment, eh?
Come on, Kel'Thuzad. Right there. Attack the immortal. Oh god. Yeah, look at all 97 of the damage that Morales can fling. Ooh, ain't that just a nice punch.
I will find his weakness.
I am definitely planning on Ciderfest 2019. I couldn't go to the one last year because that was the same time as the Wilsonator and Midnight Sonata's wedding, because I was a bridesmaid, but I ain't a bridesmaid for anyone else's wedding, so. Hooray. I don't know why anyone would want me to be a bridesmaid. A person who vehemently doesn't like the concept of marriage.
A hero returns to battle.
But I guess bridesmaids and stuff are more like your close friends, and that's a symbol of it, that you want them to be there to be witnesses in one of the biggest moments of your life, and stuff like that, but I don't know. I want to go to a con!
Keep it up.
That's more like it.
Die blades. Oh, Lucio! Lucio! Oh, you are not doing healthy. Our immortal's almost dead and has some midgets. That is a shitty immortal.
Has not subsided. I will return, and then the heavens will fall.
Thanks. Have you around. Right away.
How are you doing, chat?
Thank the light.
Saber! Hey, buddy! I've been doing pretty okay. How are you doing? It's been too long. Since I've been on... We only talked through, like, Twitter, and I've been off Twitter for, like, 2 months. God, how you doing? I hope you're gonna be at Babs, dude. We gotta hang out. I'm also planning on MomoCon. So you're gonna have to deal with me for at least 2 cons. But how have you been?
I've got this one. Have you around.
Oh, come on. Jaina, don't be squish.
A well-timed heal, friend.
Oh, no! Run! Oh, Jaina, you should not have survived that dude.
Sounds serious.
You've never been to a con? Well, it's okay, Andrew. It's nothing to be ashamed of to be loose. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No one knows about TMG? Too many games? I go to Too Many Games almost every year. DA Games is always a guest there, so I tag along. Oh man, I got such a Saber Spark. He's a cool dude that does video essays on the YouTubes. No, I've been to every one since 2017 because he does video essays on the that needs to be your YouTube description now. He does video essays on the YouTubes, certified by Keeping Productions. I'm part of the DA Games team. I designed their merch, and I also, well, for the most part now, have been doing background work on a lot of videos. Like, I did all the hand-painted backgrounds in the Cuphead video. I did all the background assets in the Bendy 3 song, and I did the rough animation design for Alice in that animation. Yes, he did review the Noah's Ark movie, the furry one. No. But like, but yeah, now I designed, now I and I used to do all the thumbnail work before they went back to live action thumbnails, but now I do all of the merch design stuff now and help come up with ideas for music video stuff.
I've got this one.
Come on. Don't die. If you die, that looks very bad on my record. Okay. Come on, Jaina. Come on. You're stimulated! Oh, my voice cracked there, didn't it? I mean, out of all the Noah's Ark movies that there are, that one's probably the least bad. There is, though, a movie that you can watch for free on YouTube. Like, it's in the YouTube movies in the free to watch section. About King Solomon. And it is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. For one thing, all the characters look like if you mix the art style of the Netflix show Super Drags with Klasky Scoopos, like, the mouths are near, if not on, the chin. And the acting is equatable to the acting of people in a porno, in the parts that aren't porn. It's so bad. I love it so much. I think it's like, I think it is just called King Solomon. But it's so sad that in the free to watch section, there's just a bunch of really bad unknown Christian movies. One Alpha and Omega movie. And all the Don Bluth animated films. There's something there that doesn't belong.
Always love working with another professional. Here we go.
Come on. And dead. Porn acting is the best acting because they know they are getting paid to screw and not talk. Well, I mean, and also make some of the best memes. Like, like one of my favorite like meme clips is the person, the whore that steals lemons out of someone's garden or something like that. It's like, who's that person stealing our lemons? Oh. Something hurt me.
Thanks. Good to have you around.
You are welcome. Come on. Die. There we go. How did I kill him? But man, I have so much traveling to do coming up. Because I'm traveling across the ocean in like 3 weeks. No, like 2.5 weeks actually. And then after that I'm going to Chicago, and then to San Francisco, then Seattle, then maybe Minneapolis, then wherever TrockCon is if I get accepted, and then Baltimore, and I finally get a break. There is a break somewhere in there, and then to Milwaukee for Cider Fest. Oh yeah, and then there's Georgia for MomoCon. So I'm just never gonna not be traveling. I might as well live anywhere. Just get a bed at LAX and fucking live there. Oh, for my birthday, I found that like 45 minutes out of Berlin, there's a goddamn tropical biodome. Like, they took... It's so weird. So, in the middle of nowhere, they had this giant Zeppelin, like, holder. And it's one of the largest freestanding buildings in the world. And they never used it. So, what someone did is that they bought it and put a tropical biodome in there with, like, a giant, like, man-made ocean and all a bunch of trees and animals, flamingos and all that stuff. And you can stay there overnight. And it's like a cool tropical resort that's also a biodome, and it's super cool. And I love, like, nature biology, and I like heat. So being a March baby, you don't get either, because March is either really rainy and gross, or it's cold and gross. Now I'm going to get warm, which is nice. So I'm going to be going there for my birthday, and it's going to be off the chain fizzle, as the hip kids say. I do like horror games. I like psychological horror more than like jump scary horror games. And when I play horror games, I also, it's because I'm dumb and I really focus on things that are relating to my interest. I focus a lot on the visual design of horror games and how that, because how you visually, the visuals and how that goes into the game mechanics of a horror game, and how the psychological effects behind certain ways that you do things and certain thematic and cinematic things that you do. It you know, it really affects how good and poignant the horror in a game is, more so than the innate fight or flight reaction that jump scares are, because eventually you get numb to it. Dude. I can't stand cold weather. I hate the cold. Have you heard of Tetris 99, Key? It's basically Battle Royale on steroids. I have seen it. Bro. These are many names. Okay, so I think that was enough Heroes for one night. This was a fun chill stream. About 2 hours. That's good. I really love this new stream overlay, guys. It just looks so nice. Give Twitch and Streamlabs all the shit you want. They make some really good themes. Key, where your Patreon? On Patreon. Is your Tumblr still... Yeah, it is. It's just probably hidden. I don't know why you're so obsessed with that. My Patreon should be... I guess it's not in the description of the streams. Just go to any one of my videos. I have my Patreon in the description. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining me on this. It was great to talk to you all again and have a good old fun time. So yeah, thanks for joining, and I hope to do this again sometime soon. Either playing Heroes again, or maybe trying Anthem, because I have still like 8 free hours on it. I might as well use them all and make fun of the game for as long as I can. Yeah, well, have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.